to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kristen. You can call me witch or you can call me bitch. It really does not matter. Just put some respect on that shit. I have a disclaimer here. If you are easily offended or faint of heart, I am not for you. I am not your reader. I do not have your message. I cannot help you where you are at in your journey today. I'm okay with that. You have to be. You are here for the week ahead reading where we're going to dig into the moon placements. We're going to dig into obviously our collective food. We're going to pull a few oracle cards. You're going to get some milk and honey. You're going to get archetype. If you are watching this back, or if you are watching, make sure if it's resonating and if it helped that you hit that thumbs up, that like button, and make sure you share it with a friend. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. Make sure you share it out. To get more info, to see what else I have to offer, make sure you go to witchbitchtarot.com, and it's going to be linked in the description box below. So, coming out of this full moon in Gemini, right? The moon is in Cancer today. And tells me that it's going to be a little bit of a trying week, which is okay. The deck that I'm going to be using today for our collective read for the week ahead is going to be the Antique Anatomy deck. I've been getting so many questions about this deck. It's beautiful artwork. Excuse my chair. Beautiful artwork. It's great. I get so many questions about it, but it's the Antique Anatomy Tarot deck by Claire Goodchild. So that's the tarot deck that I will be using today because you guys, I know somebody's going to ask. I already know somebody's going to ask. Uh-oh. Why aren't you going in there? Go. I believe in you. All right. How are you guys feeling? Hello. What's up, Wicked? What's up, Tanisha? What's up, R2C? Bonnie, hey. Let's do a little breathing exercise before we get going. It's not going to be as extended as the ones that I typically do on the live stream because I want to get as much information to you guys to get this week going. Okay, so close your eyes and do a little bit of breathing with me. Close your eyes. When you hear this, you're going to take a deep breath in. When you hear this, you're going to exhale through your mouth. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Oh, all right. Let's see what the week holds for us. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Let's see what the week holds for us. What to look out for, what we can change, what we don't need to change. Let's see what we got. I hope your guys' eyes are open. I forgot to tell you to open them. Okay, so the first card that I have out is the Tower, and it's followed by the Star and then the King of Pentacles. So some of us could be coming in after some destructive, some unseen things that kind of disrupted our last week, but continue to have the light of inspiration, not just for yourself, but also for other people. Continue to do and move in the way that you know is going to make a difference, that you only really know how to do. It can be very, very hard, especially when we feel that everything is not in alignment with us. One question that I get asked so often, and it's probably like one of my most annoying questions, but something that I learned in retail, it's like, yes, that could be their first time asking and your 100th time answering, but you still have to answer the question with the same respect as you did the first time. And one question that I often get is like, am I on the right path? No matter what, you are always on the right path. If you made a decision that you thought was wrong, it was the right decision. Because it's leading you to those lessons that will help you get to the highest version of yourself, a better version of yourself. So when people ask, am I on the right path? The answer is always yes. When people ask, did I make the right decision? The answer is always yes. Even if there's a negative outcome, you need to learn from that. And that's kind of the energy that's coming off in this reading. It's like we made decisions, or we're going down this path, and we're able to see the outcome of those decisions and now how we can learn from them, move forward from them. So we never make the wrong decision. We never are on the wrong path. There was something that we had to learn or we had to go through with that decision to help us to get to our higher self. It's like Lady O said this in her sermon this Sunday. It's like, even when we go the wrong direction on the GPS, we're still going to get rerouted. Was it the original direction, the original plan? No, but we went outside of the route that was meant for us. So now, in order to get back on the route, we may have to take an extra turn, or we may have to get rerouted. So you're always on the right path. You're always making the right decisions. It just depends on if your GPS had to recalculate. Okay? This week, keep that in mind. Step back and see the big picture of the decisions that you're making, of the different, how do you say, the different lessons that are brought to you based off of your decisions. Some of you guys could be coming into some dollars this week, and don't go spend all your dollars on a fancy record player. Don't go spend all your dollars on a fancy record player. You need to reinvest that. You need to reinvest it in yourself, or whatever it is that you've been working toward. There's new energy, there's new creation, there's new abundance in the air. And if you dwell on that shit that you thought was the wrong decision, you're not going to be able to think clearly when you come into this abundance, whether it's $5, $20, $1 million. If you're not in alignment, it's not going to work out. Okay? There's another group of you guys that are kind of having a hard time releasing what doesn't serve you, and it's putting you at this crossroad with a decision. Here's the thing, if it doesn't serve you any longer, why are you going to keep on bringing it with you? I said this to somebody in a private session earlier. I don't know where the fuck I get these analogies from. They just like come out of the sky or from like divinely guided message. But when we are not in alignment or in half alignment with where we're going, and we're not willing to release what doesn't serve us, we can still get there, but we'll look crazy as fuck. So it's like you're going to a fancy dinner or you're going to a fancy banquet. You got your hair done, face done, nails done, your tux is on, you got your ball gown on, whatever. Like you are to the nines. And then you have these shoes that you love. They're gorgeous. You always get so many compliments on them, or at least you did. But now you've outgrown those shoes and they're like 3 sizes too small. So yes, you're showing up dressed to the nines, but people are only going to notice those shoes that are 2 sizes too small because you can't let them go. Because you have outgrown them. It's not just making you uncomfortable. It's not just making it harder for people to pay attention what it is that you actually have to offer, bringing you into alignment. But that's all that anybody is focusing on. You're focusing on how your feet hurt. People are like, damn, them shoes look small. Damn. I know her feet hurt. But everything else is perfect. Everything else is good. When we outgrow things, we got to let them go. Otherwise, you're just going to be walking into this banquet with some little ass Oops, sorry, I was getting a call. Trying to make sure that it didn't go. Okay. Why are you gonna do that to yourself? Why are you gonna do that to yourself? This week, be willing to release. No matter how good somebody made you felt, something made you feel, no matter how good you look in it, no matter how many compliments you got, we have to release what we have outgrown. We have to throw away what we have outgrown. Why are we attaching the old version of ourselves to the new version of ourselves with things that we have outgrown? Again, when we ask, am I on the right path? You're always on the right path. But it depends on how you release to get to where you're trying to go. Am I making sense here? Am I making sense here? Yes, this can cause anxieties, and yes, this can cause us to think that we're not necessarily worthy of that release. But I didn't say it was going to be easy. Like, that shit's going to be hard as fuck. I never said that shit was going to be easy. Because it's not. If it doesn't hurt, you're not growing. If it doesn't hurt, got some chills. If it doesn't hurt, then you're not growing. If you're not uncomfortable, then you are not growing. Yes, you can be okay with releasing. Yes, you can be okay with detaching. But if it doesn't hurt, if it makes you uncomfortable, it doesn't make you uncomfortable, then you're not growing. Okay? That's what we have for the collective tarot read of the week. I'm going to do Oracle. Then we'll get into moon placements. I'll give you some milk and honey. And then we'll do Archetype. Okay? Change is hard as fuck. Alexandra, you said that at 4:44 p.m. Message. Change is hard as fuck. Message. You said that at 4:44. Destiny number 4. Be practical. Be organized. Have eye for detail. Have good memory. Put down roots. Have order. Release. Hardworking, logical, realistic. Those are the positive traits of the number 4. The negative traits: shy, slow, stubborn, argumentative, attaching, unimaginative, materialistic, confused thinking. Message. Okay? Change is hard. Okay. I keep looking over here because I have me over here, and I'm reading your comments because when they're on the screen, I can't see on this screen. That's why I keep looking over there. Somebody was like, why do you keep looking down there? And I'm like, I'm reading your comments. The unknown, number 5. Knowing the unknown. Knowing the unknown. When we talk about the number 5, the number 5 is unexpected changes. And when we talk about, like, when you keep seeing 555, that means that something unexpected is going to happen, and it can be positive or negative, but it's all dependent on how you interpret the unexpected. So whenever I see 555, I'm like, oops, something's about to happen. Perfect example. I was visiting my friend, and all morning, I kept seeing 555, and I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, let me look at this. And I was like, okay, I need to be prepared for the unexpected. I got so much stuff to do, but like something unexpected is going to happen, and I have to be in alignment with my higher self. And if I take it positively or negatively, that's how the situation's going to go. So I was like, oh, let me go get some Starbucks for us. Went and got some Starbucks. She was eating her sandwich, and then her permanent retainer came out. Both of us had to stop work, had to reschedule appointments, so we can go get it fixed. And it was one of the best days that we had because it was chaotic, but we had so much fun because we kept it in a positive light. I went to McDonald's that day while I was waiting for her, and I just ordered a small fry, but they gave me the wrong bag, and there was like so much food in the bag, and I was like, damn, like this is awesome. Even like for dinner, like everything was so unexpected, but because we were in that energy, and I even read it to her, and I was like, because we were in that energy, like we were able to turn it around. And it was one of the best days of our trip. So when you see 555, know the unknown, okay? Or when you see 5s, right? 40, inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. Last one for our Lantern Oracle. 42, home. May your body beware May your body beware a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. May your body beware a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Oh my gosh. I just had like a whole like that took me out. Like I could not read that card. That took me out. So we have the unknown, inner integration, and home. Take it how it resonates. Yule's tomorrow. You know what a lot of people don't know is that winter doesn't start until like a few days before Christmas. Like winter starts tomorrow. Like we're not even in winter. Like we're still in fall, ho. We're still in fall. Ooh, Metamorph, Weeping Wound. This is one of my favorites. You are not your wounds. I don't know who needs to hear that, whoever's watching this video or who is in this live stream. But you are not your wounds. Weeping Wounds. Okay? Next, when we talk about moon placements and what can work best for us when we're talking about casting or we're talking about realigning energies. Today the moon is in Cancer. The sun enters Capricorn tomorrow, so it's Capricorn season tomorrow. And then the moon also enters Leo tomorrow, late afternoon. The moon will remain in Leo until Friday morning, in the wee hours of the morning at 3:24 in the morning on Friday. The moon will enter into Virgo, and then we will go into the moon on Sunday, the waning half moon on Sunday at 9:24 p.m. and it will be in Libra. Surprise, surprise. I love a good half moon, waning moon, waxing half moon, whatever. I love a good half moon. Let me tell you why. We tend to focus all of our energies on the new moon or the full moon, and we don't really give the other power necessary or the other energy that the other phases of the moon hold. It is literally a half moon. I love working with them now. This is as of recent, like the last like 3 or 4 half moons, right? We get half of a full moon and half of a whole of a new moon. Why are we not using that to our advantage? It's like the best of both worlds. Why are we not using that to our advantage? Something to think about. Something to think about. I have pomander. I have a pomander that will bring good. It's like celebrating the journey. Yes. Yes, Wicked. I have something for good luck. You'll need an orange for happiness and health, a needle, a plastic bag, red or gold ribbon, whole cloves for protection, powdered cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger to coat, and that is for protection and luck. If you want this, shoot me a DM. I know that people stumble upon information all of the time, but certain spells and certain things that I give out, if you really want it, you need to seek me out for it. Because not everything is for the collective. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. 152 for our milk and honey. 152 for milk and honey. It is a part of the human experience to feel pain. Don't be afraid to open yourself to it. Evolving. I'm going to let that sit for a second. It is a part of the human experience to feel pain, and don't be afraid to open yourself to it. Evolving. Loneliness is a sign you are in desperate need of yourself. 153. I don't know why, Actually, I'm not even going to ask. I'm not going to question it. I'm not even going to ask. I'm not even going to question it. At this point, Spirit Universe, use me to give the message. Don't you fall. Use me to give the message. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that. Somebody else needs something. I don't know who it is, who is meant to see this that needs this. But somebody else needs something. I don't know. We're taking a slight detour. We're taking a slight detour. Yeah, all of these are healing cards. So I don't know who needs this, but I have a healing balm for you. A natural healing balm to soothe your soul when you are under the weather. 6 tablespoons of shea butter, essential oils, rosemary, eucalyptus, peppermint, pine, lavender. Melt the shea butter in a double boiler. Remove from heat. Add 5 to 10 drops of any combination of these oils. Mix thoroughly. Pour and store in a tin, and you can rub that on your chest or help aid you with sleep. And then I also have Hearth Blessing. Bring blessings to your home under a new moon or a half moon. Light a green candle and say, may this bedroom be blessing. With bliss, love, restoration. In the kitchen, light a red candle and say, may this hearth be blessing with fire and nourishment. In the living room, light a yellow candle and say, may this room be blessed with joyful gatherings. In the bathroom, light a blue candle and say, may this bathroom be blessed with renewal and cleansing. There's also one that's, this spell brings clarity when you are stuck in the fog on a new moon or a half moon. Anoint a white skull-shaped candle with a couple of drops of rosemary oil to invoke Mercury. Messenger of the gods. After anointing the skull, carve the symbol of Mercury and a crossroad at the top of the skull. Adding an arrow to each of the 4 points. Anoint your third eye with rosemary oil, tracing the symbol, and repeat. Allow channels all channels swinging open, visions and decisions crystal clear and fully recognized. Oh, wait, I need to write this down, somebody says. Oh, wait, I need to write this down, somebody says. Shoot me a DM and I'll leave these cards out for us. So I'll just send you a little picture of it. So just shoot me a DM or just record it back, play it back. Okay. Yeah, like I don't know who needed to hear those, but again, if you guys needed them and you want a picture of them, shoot me over a DM. Okay. I think that's for me. I'm still recovering from COVID and COVID pneumonia. My whole house needs healing. Hey, maybe it's for you because I got the Hearth Blessing healing balm and then also lucidity. Okay. Back to the scheduled program. Thank you for listening. Last but certainly not least, we have our archetype. We have our archetype. This, I do not interpret this anyway. I read this bad boy straight from the book. Kim Crane's, I say this every fucking time I use it, and I don't care, right? I don't care. She wrote this so elegantly and so beautifully, and it doesn't need further interpretation. So I read her straight from the book, straight out the book. All right, so to wrap up, let's see what we got for our archetype for this week. What is our weekly archetype? Looks like we got two today. The Father and the Desert. These are great cards to come out together. I'm gonna read the Desert first. Even though the Father comes before the Desert, I'm gonna read the Desert first. And that is number 37. X is 10, right? Yeah, 37. The Desert. The desert, the drought, the wasteland, the badlands. The desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. For endless miles, we are confronted with the lack of clarity and existential dread. We are thirsty, hungry, pleading with life to get back to normal, to become animated by the simple pleasantries of day-to-day life. The desert offers no such comfort, and all must pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, knowing you will someday reach water again, you can tap into the potent energy of the landscape. Its lights are blinding bright and its darks are terrifyingly deep, which makes the unbridling creativity and clairvoyant visions. Truth resides in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, the coyotes' calls surrounding you. Let the wind and the sand work their deep magic, weary traveler. When in light, surreal, strange, unexpected vision, silence. When in dark, drying, deadening, disorienting, isolating. The desert is alive and pulsing with energy despite its dissolute appearance. Turn toward it rather than running away from it. Contemplate this when you are in the desert. You are not alone. You have more supplies with you than you think. Water is very near. Then we have the Father. This is the second archetype. And the Mother is the first. The Father. The Father, the Great Father, the masculine, the protector. Alongside the Mother, the Father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The Father embodies light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the Father is often absent, literal or emotional. Through absence or action, the Father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Here yet gone, the champion and the failure. The Father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in this archetype itself. Witnessing the Father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. When in light, supportive, strategic, regal, kind authority. When in dark, disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures. Read the poem about the Father by Sharon Olds, His Stillness. Also, become a student of masculine energy. Watch the Father in movies, in Shakespeare plays. See the Father as a pattern, not a personality. So we have the Father and the desert. Ooh. that is your guys' week ahead reading. Don't forget to shoot me a DM on Instagram if you guys want any of those things that we talked about earlier. I will shoot you over a picture to check out everything that I have to offer on all of my platforms, including personal readings. You can go to witchbitchtarot.com, also linked below in the description box. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe, bitch. Turn on the bell notification so you can get notified every time I upload a video or go live. As you know, hoes will be hoes. Bitches will be bitches. But you never know when it comes to witches. Which bitch is which? And no, I do not sell owls. So stop fucking asking, okay? Have a good week, guys.